what you want, what you want.
It saddens me when I miss out on great classic games when they come out. Games like Tomba get critical praise, but are mostly forgotten by the general consumer. When Tomba came out in 1998 from Japanese startup Whoopee Camp, I was still going through my Crash Bandicoot 3 and Final Fantasy VII phase. I only heard about the game several years later when a friend showed me the demo for the game on an old demo CD. Nowadays a box copy is rare, and you can't find any of them for under £50. Let me just say now, Tomba is a beautiful game with a vibrant and cheery world. Graphics are Nickelodeon style 2.5D. High quality sprites with a truckload of personality make up this world, and anime cutscenes fill you in on the major plot points. The best thing about this game is the gameplay. From the outset, it looks like a typical action platformer, but in the inside, it's an open world quest based Metroidvania with some RPG elements thrown in. The execution is amazing with some devious little side quests, a good story with some genuine humour, and hours and hours of fun and original gameplay. What's not to like? Well, there are two major downsides. Firstly, the music can be a bit wearing on the old patience. The track in the Dwarf Forest does get in your tits quite quickly, and the jumping. Oh gods, the jumping. Tomba will not jump normally like you'd expect to. He will belly flop forward all the time. It can be kinda hard to figure out exactly where he's jumping and where he's jumping to sometimes, but once you start playing it, it does get better with time. You kind of get accustomed to him. The plot in the game is generally good, but it is a bit thin. It's the usual save the world affair with more comedy here and there. The game really is aimed for kids though, and it's not meant to be taken too seriously, so I guess you can look past that. Since the game has RPG elements, you can expect to learn new skills and get new items for Tomba that will give him new abilities as he goes through the game. New pants help him to jump. Yes, you heard me. New pants help him to jump, new weapons, you get the gist. It's implemented very well, with each new item having its own strengths and weaknesses. A rarity in games such as this. A sequel to this game was released a couple of years later, but again, never sold very well. Whoopee Camp may no longer be with us, but they did bring us Tomba, one of the best adventure platformers on the PS1. And guess what? It's on the PlayStation Network right now. Ask yourself, what's stopping you?